Today I'm going to give you a tour of my Ikea kitchen. I have Ikea cabinets in the Bodbyn style, as well as all Ikea appliances. The first thing that I did when planning this kitchen was to have Trayman come and measure it. I made an appointment online at Ikea's website, paid $75, and had them come to measure the cabinets. I did not have them measure this room. This room was an afterthought, which I did myself. And as you can see, I did not measure correctly. And luckily when Trayman came to install the cabinets, they were able to put some filler in the sides of these cabinets so that everything could fit nice and tight. So I have doors as well as drawers here in the breakfast room. You come around to the main kitchen, you'll see the island. The detail on the edging of the island is actually doors. So that is 2 Ikea cabinet doors along with the toe kick, the decorative toe kick. And I will post everything in the comments as to exactly what style, as well as I created posts to fill in the island just by using the smallest size of cabinet. So extra cabinet, also frames in the island. See here, extra storage. So when I had the appointment with Ikea to measure the kitchen, the next step was to have a planner work with me online, and we worked on Teams to plan this kitchen. That went fairly smoothly. The only thing that I would say they didn't account for was this space above the refrigerator. I could have reordered a different style of door that would have covered the space above the cabinet, but while the installers were here, I just had them go ahead and fill in that piece rather than wait for another door to come in. This is Ikea refrigerator. It's worked out well so far. The only thing I would say is I wish the water was cooler. It does tell you when the filter needs replaced, so that's a nice option. One thing I would say I am disappointed in is the microwave. That did not work for a period of time, and it took about 6 months to finally get it operational again. So that was kind of a bummer. This is Ikea hardware, all Ikea hardware. You'll see up above this area, this is just a wine rack, and I did not put the wine in it. I used it as open cabinetry. It was the only size would fit this area where I could do both a lower and an upper. They did not have a cabinet this size with an upper cabinet. The crown molding, I had my contractor add. The one thing my contractor did comment on was, does Ikea offer a crayon to cover up little nicks in the cabinetry? And I could not find that on their website, and that wasn't something that they offered in the planning period. Sink is from Wayfair along with the bridge faucet, so I can link that below if anyone is interested in what that style may be. Also Ikea cooktop. The reviews, when I had read them prior to purchasing, said that it scratched a lot. I would agree with that. It does scratch fairly easily. I don't know if I can get in close enough to see, but when you lay down the tops, it does create a bit of a scratching. Along with the Ikea oven, this is built-in oven. We did switch from gas to electric in order to accommodate this oven, and I will say that is a little bit tricky because when you have gas behind the stove, it doesn't leave room for the oven to push in all the way. That was a bit tricky. Cabinet lighting is also Ikea. They installed that. Took them about 3 to 4 days to install this kitchen. The hood is not Ikea. I can give you the link to the hood if you're interested. Leave a comment. I can also tell you the paint color that I used to match the Bodbyn cabinets. This is our pantry. I love this. I do love the drawers. They slide out. Makes it really easy to stay organized, although we are not, but this is real life, not staged. One feature I do love about the drawer cabinets is the hidden drawer. All of our spices, you don't even know they're there. Easy and accessible next to the stove. Okay, so that is the kitchen. I'm happy to answer any questions. Again, we did use Trayman. There are things that they do not do. They do not do electrical. They do not do demolition, so you would have to have someone do that for you, so everything's ready to go when they get here. They did not do the crown molding. These are Ikea countertops, and I will get a closer look at them here. These are the Caesar Stone Organic White countertops. Very happy with them so far. They do clean up rather easily with either Barkeeper's Friend or Soft Scrub. So I've even gotten Sharpie out of these. So far so good on the Caesar Stone Organic White. I would recommend Ikea if you're interested in Caesar Stone, because I think that they get a fairly good deal on it. I'm helping friends with a kitchen right now, and they are using Caesar Stone but did not go through Ikea, and they have definitely paid a higher price per square foot than I did for this countertop. So would recommend going through Ikea if you're interested in Caesar Stone quartz for your countertop. So again, that is the kitchen. If anyone has any questions, I'd happily answer. One thing I will say, if you go with Ikea cabinets, for our kitchen this size, we had a ton of boxes, and you have to have a room adjacent to the kitchen for the installers to install it. So I'm happy to post a picture with all the boxes. It took up the entire living room, and you also have to do your own inventory and make sure that everything is there and accounted for that you ordered. So far, happy with everything. It's been a year. It's been exactly a year. We finished this kitchen in October of 2021, and it's now October of 2022. So happy to help with any questions anyone has regarding using Ikea for both installation and the purchase. So any appliance questions, let me know. And again, thanks for watching.